Did you know about the walkout our school did last year?
Yes, I did.
Did you participate in the walkout?
Yes,
Why?
because they made us basically.
Do you think that the school's politics should be involved in these walkouts/protests?
I don't think the school should be involved in it because I feel like it's kind of like against the point.
Is it important that the youth are the ones walking out?
Yeah, I think that you should be walking out willingly because it's an important problem that the youth of the future generation has to work out because it affects them the most.
How do you feel school sanctioning the event affected the occasion?
I think it took away a lot of the meaning from the event because I feel that students didn't really know what they were doing. They were just doing it because they were made to, so the school could look good, I guess, in a way.
Have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by the school to make it safer or less political?
I have, I believe, but I cannot think of anything right now.
Okay, thanks. Did you know about the school walkout that we did last year?
I did.
Did you participate in the walkout?
I did.
Why?
Well, at the time, I was really heartbroken. I used to land by the event, but it seemed like at the time, like that's kind of all I could do to have my voice heard. Like when I was so frustrated, it was kind of the one thing I could do.
Do you think that the school's politics should be involved with these walkouts/protests?
See, that's kind of like a gray area for me. I didn't like that our school was so involved with it because I think it took away from so much of what it was about. Like, this is about rebellion, and I understand, our school administrators and the politics involved are meant to stand up for our rights and our safety, but I don't know, I just felt like it took away that aspect of, because since we are a public school, I felt like it took away so much of the message we're trying to make to our government.
Is it important to you that the youth are the ones rebelling?
Absolutely. People look at us like we don't know better, and it's true about a lot of things. I know nothing, and I'm sure my peers don't, but I think it was important to show that we do have a voice that is valuable, especially since it's about things that affect us.
Have you heard of other things in the school getting knocked down or taken over by the school, making it safer or less political?
Can I go on a list?
Yeah.
Going through the front door and out the front door is not going to change anything. We have cameras here. Again, it's a panoptical design, but what the heck? If you can watch us, just watch us. Can't use the front door. We have hall monitors walking around the hallways. That, I don't know, I think it's just more creepy than
Check in the bathroom.
check in the bathrooms. Like, I understand it's also for need me, but does Charles hear me? No, but I understand it's also for that, but I just feel like a lot of the actions are just kind of like they're meant to help us, but they don't really do much at all.
Okay. Thank you. Did you know about the school walkout last year?
Yes, I did know about it.
Did you participate?
Yes, I did.
Why did you participate?
I participated because I thought it was a good cause, and everyone else seemed to be doing it, so yeah.
Do you think that school politics should be involved in the walkout/protests?
I mean, that's usually what protests and walkouts are about, but I mean, in school, I feel like that can get that's a really touchy subject, and that can cause a lot of strife between people. So I feel like, I don't know if it should be involved, but also protests are supposed to kind of be about politics, so I don't know, yeah.
Is it important to you that the youth are the ones walking out?
Yeah, because I feel like that's who it's about. It's about kids and teenagers using their voice.
How do you feel that the school's sanctioning of the event affected the action overall?
Honestly, it kind of took away the purpose, because the purpose of a protest is supposed to be you're rebelling and you're speaking your mind and doing what you want, and not caring about the repercussions. But the fact that the school condoned it kind of took away all the purpose, I think.
And have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by the school to make it safer or less political?
Yes, an event my freshman year, I believe it happened. Well, it happened freshman year, and then the repercussions came sophomore year with our phones being taken away. They kind of gave like a stupid reason, but we all know why the phones were being taken away. And yeah, it was just really like stupid how everyone was punished for just one person's actions.
Okay, thank you. Did you know about the school walkout last year?
Yes,
Did you participate in it?
I did.
Why did you participate?
Because it was a protest against gun violence, and I don't believe in gun violence.
Do you think that school politics should be involved in these walkouts?
I do not.
Is it important that the youths are the ones walking out?
I think that teachers can participate as well.
How do you feel the school sanctioning of the event affected the action overall?
I guess it took away some of the having such trouble. Okay.
Took away some of the rebellion, in a sense.
Yeah, and like the impact, it took away a lot of the impact. Yeah, and I don't know, like the school was just involved so that no one got attention, but like I don't know, it's like the element of surprise and stuff that's kind of like part of a walkout.
Mm-hmm. All right. Did you know about the school walkout that we did last year?
Yes, I did.
Did you participate in the walkout?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I helped organize it, and then I spoke at it too.
Why did you participate?
Well, I felt that we should, make a stand against gun violence, and just express how we feel, and how if other people want to join, they can express how they feel too.
Do you think that school politics should be involved in walkouts/protests?
I don't think so. I think it was more important for like the youth to do it. So I think when the school gets involved, it really made it less of a walkout.
How do you feel school sanctioning the event affected the event overall?
I think, like I said, it didn't really make it a walkout anymore. It kind of made it a memorial, so definitely changed what it really was.
And have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by school to make it safer or less political?
Yes. Like we can't have phones in the hallways anymore, and now you can only exit and enter through like one door. So kind of those things.
All right, thank you. Did you know about the walkout our school did last year?
Yes.
Did you participate in the walkout?
Yes, I spoke during it.
Why did you participate?
Because it's something I believe strongly in, and I wanted to voice my opinion. And I was the most political one out of any of the speakers, so I thought it needed to be more political, but the rest of the senior class who was doing it said no, so I want to get something across.
Do you think that school politics should be involved in these walkouts/protests?
No.
Is it important that the youths are the ones walking out?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about the school sanctioning of the event? Did it affect it?
I think it did because kind of took away the whole rebellious act behind it, whereas it's not spontaneous, but more of a passionate movement, whereas something that was thought out and sanctioned, like something can still have meaning and purpose if it's spontaneous, relatively.
Have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by the school to make it safer or less political?
A lot of the senior events, so like senior skip day or senior prank day, those have just been taken out of our plans for senior year, something that a lot of kids look forward to just for the safety factor, whereas a lot of people, it's like the quintessential part of their senior year is the planning their prank.
All right, thank you. Did you know about the school walkout we did last year?
Yes, I did.
Did you participate in it?
No, I stayed inside.
Would you have participated if the school was less involved?
Perhaps. I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you think that school politics should be involved in these walkouts/protests?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like the students' right, obviously, who want to like act politically, but if the school gets involved, no, I don't think it's okay.
Is it important that the youth are the ones walking out?
To them, I'm sure it is.
How do you feel school sanctioning the event affected the action overall?
I think it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because it's not really the point of a walkout.
Have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by the school to make it safer or less political?
Yeah, they try to sanction like senior pranks and stuff like that. Obviously, just like to keep people safe. And then they limit like things that you can put up in the hallway as far as politics go. Like you have to get it approved by I think Sarles or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Did you know that the walkout our school did last year?
I do.
Okay. Did you participate in the walkout?
I did.
Why?
Because I just wanted to be like a part of like the remembrance.
Do you think that school politics should be involved in these walkouts/protests?
Not at all.
Is it important that the youth are the ones walking out?
Yeah, I think that when it's school sanctioned, you're taking away the whole point of it, which was to be opposed to what the government is doing and the politics of that.
Have you heard of other things in our school getting knocked down or taken over by the school so it's safer or less political?
Probably.
Did you know about the walkout our school did last year?
I did not. In fact, can you tell me what the walkout was about? Because I don't know.
It was the school. It was the school walkout for gun violence
I
on
didn't.
March 20th. Did you participate in it? I'm guessing no, because you didn't know about it. Do you think that school politics should be involved in these like walkouts/protests?
Can you explain what you mean by
Things like the Board of Ed and school sanctioning and things like those.
school sanctioning? I think is completely contrary to the idea of a walkout. I think you're gonna ask me.
Yeah. Is it important that the youth are the ones walking out?
Yeah, I think it's like the entire point. I don't think it's a bad thing that teachers would be involved too, by the way. But I think ultimately that's kind of contrary to the point of that particular, issue.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel school sanctioning the event affected it overall?
I don't think it doesn't make it an event.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you don't ask people if you're allowed to protest. It's the concept is that you violate the rule to show that you care about it and that the punishment has no bearing on you. So if you're asking for permission to protest, you're not exactly protesting. You're just kind of doing what the policy allows you to do. And I think that's why it's relevant.
Have you heard of other things in the school getting knocked down or taken over by the school to make it like safer or less political?
Safer, less political? I don't know. Do seniors even do pranks anymore?
No, we're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
And so you don't. And I'm not saying that kids should be breaking rules and endangering people, but I think we have a student body that's A, uncreative, and B, a little bit afraid of consequences. And when it comes to a prank, I get it. But when it comes to things like political statements, it kind of saddens me.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.